Greetings, my Sex Etc. University friends. Parth here. And gosh, it's so great that so many of us are back on campus. For a lot of us, this is actually our first time ever on a college campus, which is great. We have more freedom, some of us might be exploring new relationships. Yep, life's getting pretty interesting back on campus. But we have to remember, while we have this new freedom, and while we're exploring these new relationships, that we still keep in mind things like consent. And if we're looking to make a serious connection with someone, we may also value things like emotional intimacy. But hold up, wait a minute. What is consent? What is emotional intimacy? What do these things look like in a relationship? And how can we foster them, especially since we've been virtual for so long? Let's get into that. Allow me to demonstrate consent and emotional intimacy with the help of a couple of my friends here. Let's call them Partner 1 and Partner 2. First up,
when most of us think about consent, we think of something like the following. And by the way, this is a very simplified example. Partner 1 wants to have sex with Partner 2, perhaps even try something new, but Partner 2 isn't into it and says no. No means no, and so Partner 1 would just leave it at that. But consent, while super important in sexual situations, also goes beyond sex. It also includes talking about how you like to spend time together, or agreeing upon how much time you spend apart from each other, either with friends, family, or on your own. For example, let's say that Partner 1 wants to go out with friends to a party. They should be able to communicate this to their partner. Similarly, if Partner 2 wants to hang at their dorm on their own one night, they just have to let Partner 1 know. Ideally, Partner 1 should be okay with this, but sometimes communication can get difficult and there may be hurt feelings. But keep at it. At the end of the day, it's still about being on the same page. Ideally, both partners would feel comfortable expressing themselves and able to have their basic needs supported. But how do we achieve this level of communication? That brings me to, I like to think of emotional intimacy as feeling close to your partner and having that closeness reciprocated. Closeness comes in many forms beyond physical touch, including empathy, self-disclosure, and trust. Intimacy also includes active listening and understanding from each partner, caring about each other's hobbies, priorities, and desires, and sharing about each other's thoughts and feelings. In terms of sharing, ideally, Partner 1 and Partner 2 should be able to talk about if they think their relationship is on point. These conversations can be scary or anxiety-provoking, but they're important for a healthy relationship. For instance, is Partner 1 feeling overwhelmed? Is Partner 2 having a hard time relating to Partner 1? Which brings me to my last point. Distancing can happen between you and your partner. And sometimes, even though it sucks, emotional intimacy wears off, and relationships end. But while it may be hard, it's okay. At the end of the day, it's all about learning, growing, and putting in the effort.
so there you have it. Some tips on developing healthy relationships for when you're on your own. Good luck on your future endeavors, my friends, and until then, I bid thee adieu. Bye.